welcome everybody. Hello. Oh man, we got all the folks in here. Welcome. And we have on commentary, returning from before, Nitawa. Hello.
Hello everyone.
How's it going today?
It's good. We have a heat wave in Europe, so it's sweaty.
Oh dear.
But now it's a bit fresh in the evening and looking forward to some Hanabi.
Yeah. And well, actually, okay, the teams are about to get started. I told them they can just start right at 4. So, but quick reminder: what we're seeing today is Pod B live. We're gonna have Civilized playing live for the first time, I think, and V for Valletta, and they are currently neck and neck, tied for first, which is wild. And then it'll be a treat to watch the replay Phantom Pablo. So Nutella, I'm excited. I haven't seen it yet, so no spoilers, but excited to see how that went.
Yeah, I'll try to keep the spoilers to a minimum while commentating the games live too.
All right, and it looks like we do have the live game, so I'm going to jump into Team Civilized as well, and right as we get started, I'm curious to hear your thoughts on the opening board. Here it is. And, oh, sorry, reminder for the audience that Civilized, as the name implies, oh, here we go.
I think you swapped the screens again.
I did. Classic. Oh, dear.
Isn't it faster just to leave the game and join it with the other account?
Oh my god, you are a genius. Thank you. Wait, this isn't it. Oh, I saw Time Hoodie. That's the wrong game. Sorry, folks. I'm being a dummy today. Okay, here we go. Here is V for Valletta. And okay, but yeah, let's start with Civilized, which they are doing referential Civ. So these games are gonna diverge right off the bat. So, but what do you think about the opening board?
I mean, it's interesting in two accounts. I think that all the discards, like all the dupes that I see, are in on chop for them. So that would be green one and red one. So I guess that makes things easier. And for the rest, there are not more there are any more dupes. There aren't any more dupes. So yeah, we'll see. I brushed up a little bit on my RefSif before today, and so yeah, we'll see how it goes. I remember that on the first game they had some issues with being short on clues at some point, and
Yeah,
I think this, yeah, it's going to be interesting. But there are a lot of playables too, so it should be okay.
totally. Yeah. So and quick, let's just go bare basics for those who are not as familiar with referential Civ. So those two words. One, referential means clues tend to refer to other clues. So like if you think 5 chop moves, trash pushes, trash chop moves, those are all referential clues. So referential systems basically take that to the extreme and just say, well, clues are now referential. And I think if you remember, we had Steven on in round 1 to actually explain the whole strategy. So if you do want to learn more, like a deep dive, I'd recommend looking back at that video or asking Steven or Timo. I'm sure they'll teach you. I guess this clue is a little bit of an exception. This is getting their slot 1.
That's the color push on the one, yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and sorry, the other half, that's the referential part. The Civ part, this is wacky as well. Their slot 1 is their chop, and they will discard from the newest card. And the story goes that they were inspired to use this convention system based on how the AI play the game. Discarding the newest card is statistically superior, they claim.
I find it interesting that they didn't that Lister didn't go for the playful positional. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that yellow to Floret would take both red one and green one.
Oh, interesting. Uh, and why would that be playful?
So that's pushing purple 3.
Mm-hmm.
So oh no. Okay, let me explain what I was thinking and why it doesn't work. So this would be pushing purple 3, which is not playable. So Timo has to blind play the finesse position that corresponds how many slides to the left, wrapping around, one has to do to find the leftmost playable.
Gotcha.
So one could think 1 for red 1, so then green 1 playing would be enough. But actually, the leftmost playable, it's actually multi 1, because it doesn't matter that it's touched by the clue that was given.
Whoa.
So that would call for second position.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that's advanced stuff. Well, interesting. They go with just green. Maybe Lipster wants to. Maybe he sees that Steven can get these, maybe in a clever way.
Yeah, I mean, it was not possible to do it the other way, so I think that this is probably the best approach.
This is fair. This is something I've learned from Timo, is that he places a big premium on just like pulling out all the ones and trash from the sieve. So like the starting hand, get those out first, so you can hoard all the good cards back there for later. So I guess this one's clue is doing the job there. So these cards will sieve in and be safe for the rest of the game.
So Roman on the chat is asking why the green gets slot 1 and not slot 3. So the idea is that when a color clue touches chop, basically that slot is ignored for figuring out which is the card that is pushed. And so the next leftmost card that is touched is the one that is pushing. So in that case, the focus would be on green 2, and it pushes the card to its left, which in this case is also green, but that's irrelevant somehow.
Yeah, certainly not an intuitive convention, but I totally get it. The reason why that works, they play it that way, is that otherwise it's actually very hard to get slot 1 to play, right? Because, well, you get this card to play by pushing here, this card to push here, but like, yeah, you have to. Well, it gets complicated. So this is a clever way so you can push slot 1 even if it matches a color with slot 2.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, yeah, I'm not a fan of the terminology calling it a push, because you're pushing a clued card, but it is what it is. All right.
I mean, it's not age group, so it doesn't need to match the terminology, right?
Yeah. I'm a terminology purist. Shall we switch over to V for Valletta?
Yeah, sounds good.
I feel like we might get similar clues though, right? There's a lot of ones to clue. So yeah, ones. Green's clue is interesting. I guess it's allowing ones here. I bet we're. Oh. Interesting.
Curious. I don't want to give a lot away, but it's already a different choice of line that we did.
Wow, this is fascinating because Valletta has to appreciate that this could be Rainbow 2, right? And so her discarding it, I wonder if Adron is going to write Rainbow 2 notes as well.
Yeah, I think that she's just giving the lim notes for everything to everyone.
Wow. Oh, and by the way, sorry, this V for Valletta is also doing exciting new system here. They have started all their cards as chop moved. You'll see they start the game just chop moving every single card. So.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It's quite interesting. At the beginning, before we had to reform our group, we were trying to play with doing some kind of wacky conventions on the first 2 rounds, a bit like Dawn, but changing what we did, with the idea that most of the cards that you have in your starting hand are good. I guess this is an easier approach to the idea we were trying to play with.
Well, it's cool that it's all sort of the similar idea, though, right? It's like I think it's just agreed that it's true that the starting hands are probably the most you know densely packed good stuff. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense. It's cool that there's so many ways now being developed to use that fact to your advantage. So
Yeah, and I guess that actually answers itself. The next question I was going to ask you, which was what you thought of using so many like direct clues at the beginning, because of course I have the mindset of you have to use try to touch as many cards as possible to save them from being discarded. But
yeah,
of course, if they are all chop moved, it's not
yeah,
such a pressure, let's say.
totally. Yeah, I don't know. Something is weird about like turning off that pressure, right? That's the one thing about like ref save that scares me is that like you don't have to do any stalls, right? So like sometimes I don't know. I always feel lost because I don't know. I'm so used to giving saves and stalls and all that. But yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Like,
I think
the
I'm
pressure's
kind
off.
of
So
capable with refs. If I feel like when I was starting with age group and I could understand what was going on when someone was playing, but when I was playing, I was not able to find the process to choose the right clue.
uh-huh.
It's like when they explain it, it makes sense, and when I see them choose clues, I understand what they are trying to get. But I don't know. Once I'm inside, I guess that my brain gets confused with all the conventions.
Totally.
Yeah, it's curious.
Yeah, it's easy to get like whiplash. At least for me, I get whiplash moving between systems. But oh
Yes.
man, I gotta say, like, look how good this is. Valletta's cards just don't have to be saved. She's gonna discard this, and this five, well, it's
Yeah.
already chop moved. So like, in terms of tempo, holy moly, this looks amazing.
Yeah, and the multi-two is known.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the note is not super convincing on everyone, but Adron has the right thing, I think.
Yeah, this
Let's
must
see
be
if it
M2 or
plays
Valletta
now.
doesn't. Yeah, I agree. I agree that.
Also, M3 was just drawn, so it would be interesting for Adron to play, actually. Let's see if
Oh
he
yeah, yeah.
dares to.
He also just got a 2 save on his chop, so that looks suspiciously like yellow 2, right? that.
Yeah, and
So I expect
purple
Adrian
2
to play here.
is already touch, so by good
Yeah,
touch, actually, that can just play.
pretty cool. Yeah, I expect Adrian to play away. He's a tournament vet after all. They all are. So I mean, it's a pleasure.
Yeah, the pot is actually a little bit intimidating.
Definitely. Okay, well let's see. I guess we'll see how Valletta chooses to get the multi 3. What do you think? Let's imagine, the two plays. What's Valletta going to be thinking about?
I think it will depend a lot, of course, on the draw by Adron, in the sense that the other discards right now are safe, so there's no rush to bluff touching anything except what Adron might draw.
That's a good point. Yeah, that would be a great.
And it
touch.
can also help to
Oh, what did we
it
get?
wasn't great, the draw.
Oh, okay.
I guess the blue to Adron then is, but no, that matches. It should be 3.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah, dangerous. Ooh, fancy. Oh, wow. Okay. I wonder if this is. I'm afraid this might chop move ignite, but I'm gonna bet they are using this just as trash, huh?
Getting 2 of trash is always good, as you well know.
Isn't red 1 gonna bomb here? That was already touched as a 1, so why isn't that just yellow 1?
Oh.
Let's see what Florman rates.
Oh, because of the save to yellow 2?
Oh, wow.
That makes sense.
Oh,
Although, I think that the 2 clue, the 2 clue always happens. I heard a bomb.
Uh-oh.
So it was on the other game, I think.
Okay, well, let's leave them here then and hop back. Bombs are always a scary thing to hear, so let's jump back. We got the ones and the ones, lots of ones. I believe this one is the expected one, right? So no chop move there.
Don't they play right to left?
Oh, maybe you're right. Well, no, because it's chop focus, right?
Oh no, not on the ones. Yeah, no, you're right. Never mind.
Okay, so yeah, so this is a good. This is basically a 5 chop move, right? If you cross your eyes based from H group, this is saying
yes.
Say this and discard this. So I'm sure.
Just put a mirror on the right, and then everything is H group.
Perfect. Okay, so ones keep playing.
So now that 3 clue is loaded, I think. So it should get the purple too.
Oh, let's see, which 3 clue?
The 3 to the purple 3.
Oh, I missed
it. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, nice. I skipped right past that. Yep.
Yeah, I think that's
cool.
Because Floral has plays, I think that's just the loaded. Yeah, exactly, loaded play. So it gets purple too. And Florat is always supposed to play his playables first.
Cool. I'm a little surprised yellow doesn't work, but maybe pushes aren't supposed to be delayed like that. I guess that's dangerous. Okay, so have no fear. I was freaking out because the bomb sound, but it's just a 1. I think this was just a sacrifice. Why bother spending time to fix it? Yep, there's the purple 2 play.
Okay, the 4s are again loaded. I guess the focus is on the chops, so the green 3 is now also gotten.
Oh my goodness. Yep, chop focus. This is wild. Time Hoodie said, "Hi, hey Hoodie, Florat wrote maybe no trash because of no ref." Oh, that's funny. Oh wow, okay. That's scary. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, right? Why not do yellow to Florat to push?
Oof, that's scary.
You hate to see that note, but hopefully they'll fix that soon. Man, all these loaded clues are wild. Oh wait, Natalia, it gets.
But also deeper. For the clue to work,
yeah,
the 1 has to play, right? Like the bomb has to happen. Otherwise, the yellow 3 would.
Oh yeah.
Bomb as a 2, like I don't know.
So they actually. I don't know
how much they have to respect the reverse finesse.
Yeah. Reverses seem scary when it comes to referentiality, but one other reminder that when cards are prompted, they prompt from right to left. So this is actually a layered prompt. This plays as green 2, wow. I think, and now
the greens are going to be slow then. That green 3.
Yeah. All right, there's the 2, and I see 1 safe chop. Oh, that'd be. I'm so scared that Florat's just gonna discard this card. Surely not, though, right?
I mean, he has to play green 3 now, so it's safe for 1 more round.
Yeah.
Yes, Darkman, this is referential.
Yep, we have 2 competing interesting systems here. One with chop moving all the starting cards, and one with just discarding always the newest card. Very interesting stuff. Actually, I just realized, yeah, we're going to have 3 games today, and each one is having a different sort of conventional agreement. It's a cool time to be playing Hanabi.
Yeah, I feel like since Hanabi Central started, a lot of new convention systems are flourishing. Referential SIF has become way more popular, and I feel that when it was before, I don't know if having its own space helps, I don't know, promote it. It's nice.
Totally. And have you played it much?
I've played it in a couple of mixers, I think, and I tried to. So I learned it because I am a big 2-piece core hunter, usually teaming up with Pablo.
Mm-hmm.
From the name of our team, Phantom Pablo. And we tried to learn some RefSif for when we started hunting nulls.
Ah,
and then I got dragged into it. But
nice.
lately I don't have as much time to play, so I end up not playing that much. And whenever I have to play Refsiv, it's like starting from scratch every time. It's very hard.
Oh man, this feels so dirty just to see everyone discarding their newest card. It's so good. Definitely a strong showing so far. And yeah, chat. Feel free if you see anything that we don't cover, let us know. It's always cool to hear all your cool ideas. But yeah, I mean everything seems to be chugging along for V for Valletta here. A yellow 2 would, or sorry, a yellow 1 would certainly be nice.
So did we miss anything important since we joined last? We were on the end trying to see how they got M3, right?
Yep. Yeah, the trash move was clever, just to give a lot of good trash, and sure enough, Florman does not chop move anything, so I think yeah, coast is clear, people will discard. Still 0 BDR, that's for sure.
Yep.
Ooh, you were talking about this blue 3 earlier, and now they finally did get to bluff with it, this time for multi 4.
Yeah, but now it had negative red, so you can actually color bluff it.
Yeah, this is perfect, because now there's Rainbow 5. Adrone has been saved from the lock. Okay, lots of stuff going on here.
So Artman asks on chat how much information about your playable cards you know in referential Civ compared to age group. What do you think from what you've been seeing, Piano?
Let's see about your playable cards. Well, it's from what I understand, you can gather a lot just based on what your teammates aren't touching, or like what they aren't saving. It's actually seems to be really powerful in terms of letting you figure out what cards you have, right? And it gets to the point where you straight up if a card gets discarded that's not trash, they just straight up write elimination notes for it. That's how confident they are that they'll never get a BDR.
So in that sense, I think that it's interesting. I would say that at the beginning you have no information. You are very much playing cards that you have no idea which they are, usually.
Yeah.
But as the game advances, with all the positive and negative information you get from the color pushes and the saves and stuff, you end up knowing a lot. And actually that's great because I think it also gives speed for the end. So Refsiv is not only good at BDR but also at turn count.
Definitely, yeah. And I think Lipster was talking about this, and Steven. Yeah, it's a main draw, right? Since all the cards are getting pushed out by touching other cards, you can see how, there's a lot of information gathering up about the rest of their cards. Actually, I'm going to have some fun. I'm taking a mental snapshot. Oh dear.
Heard another bomb. Where was that coming from?
Oh dear, folks, we just got a BDR. Red 4 has bombed in Civilized. Lipster says, I hope the team isn't trolling. Oh god. Oh dear, okay, hold on. We have to decipher what just happened here.
We go back a little bit.
Yeah, so we left off with the green 3 blind playing, and then the 4. Oh dear. I think Timo playing this. Let's read Timo's note. Probably M3. Oh dear. Timo says M4 or G5. Oh shoot, green 4 was prio. Okay, yeah. So he played this, and that's what made Lipster think he was prioing.
Yeah, but technically Timo cannot know if his green card is green 5, can he?
But I think this is where it is because Lipster played the 4 before his 1. Oof. Right? So the green 4 playing, I believe, is what makes this green 5.
Of course. So that should tell Timo to play the Green 5 directly.
Yeah,
Oof, that
which
hurts.
therefore, yeah. Then when he played that, Lipster's trusting that. Yeah.
Actually, in that line, just a preview of what we will see in our replay. We decided after some training games that we were turning off priority on the Rainbow game because it was causing way too many bombs. And I think that the fact that there's a little bit more unknown when you're playing Rainbow, and sometimes by context, some people on the team could know more. It ended up causing some trouble, and we decided that it was just safer to play without prior. And yeah, we'll see how it went.
I love that. I love that. I mean, that sounds to me, especially, yeah, if you were finding that was happening in training games, then that sounds brilliant. I love that there is, you can't just say, like, oh, prios are more powerful, so therefore they're better. No, this is real life where we're all human, so the best agreement is the one that, doesn't cause bombs. So I love that. That's very smart. Sounds like
I gotta say, I wasn't too happy at the beginning, but I really like priority. But I mean, I understand the reasoning, and we have to do what's best for the team. So
for sure. And by the way, this 3 clue was nice. This is indeed basically saving this 5. It's saying to discard this card, so the 5 has been saved.
Oh yes.
Oh man, they're at 2 strikes now, so they have to be very careful now.
Ooh, there's an M4 note that is.
Uh-oh.
Look at the note of yellow 5.
Oh dear. Maybe try. Oh god, M4. Oh no. Oh, that would be. That would be such a risk to play into.
Is now when we swap to the other team and let them play?
Yeah. I can't watch. I can't watch. Oh my god. Yeah, let's go over to.
Ooh, maybe that fixed it.
I'm not sure.
That's pushing M4.
Maybe.
Okay, let's go to the other one.
Okay, so where were we? We got the bluff. Yeah, I mean, this is all just good stuff here. 3 into the 4, prompt. Reverse finesse for the yellow 1. Oh, and I love this, right? They just let Kyle casually discard the purple 3, so of course he'll think, aha, this must be purple 3.
Yep.
Oh,
it looks like they are already in the good part of a 6-suit game, yeah, where you have almost everything and you just keep discarding.
And to remind the chat, even though their starting hands were chop moved, then they start, deteriorating it to the back. So as new cards come in, like now this is Floorman's chop, for example. So it's not like this yellow 4 is immediately in danger. Yeah, I mean, this is looking golden for them. Yeesh. Yeah, losing that red 4 is going to be a big problem for Civilized. I'm sure you have mixed feelings seeing that as a competitor. You're allowed to be happy to see it.
I mean, I'm not happy to see it. Also, I don't think that we are that much in the competition anymore. Like these two teams are tied for first with 10 points. The other 2 teams are tied for last position with 2 points. So
yeah,
I don't know.
That is tricky, but I don't know. I mean, upset like if Civilized bombs out here, for example, and gets 0 points, I think anything can happen. We're only halfway through, right?
Yeah, I guess. But I know that these teams are strong, so I guess in our team we're trying to take it as let's have fun and do our best.
For sure. But don't sell yourselves short too. I mean, y'all have been playing great as well. It's just really hard competition for sure.
I mean, just making it to the Invitational is already a great honor.
Absolutely, it's great to have you all here. Oh man, okay, back to the tension. Florat got it right. He played the yellow clue.
Yay.
Whew. I hate playing at 2 strikes. It's just so stressful.
Yes. We were there recently on the black seat, so.
All right, what's this one clue doing here? Just a trash finesse?
It's a trash push, I would say. Yes. Trash push on the red 3.
Oh, right. It's wrapping around to push the 3.
Yes, once it's non-trash, it's a push as if it would be clued as color.
I see. Very cool. I guess they could claim this is a playful positional, right? But I don't know. It's all the same idea. This card is playing is the point. Let's
Yep.
see.
Oh no, this is the thing that Stephen explained on the first game, right? If no one reacts, that's yellow or blue one. But because Timo is blind playing, it's trash and then it pushes.
That makes sense, yeah. It's unnecessary and all that. But
nice how you're trying to construct a translation from Steve to.
It's the only way I have a hope of understanding it. But okay, other than the red 4, I mean, it looks like they've stabilized as well. They've got good cards in their Civ.
Are there still notes for M4 anywhere?
Hopefully not. As long as Florat doesn't discard this as the duplicate M4. But no, I think they'll be fine. It's a weird board though. It's just a bunch of yellows and blues, right? But
yeah, it's like the cards were like really packed in colors, because if you look at the stacks, green is completely played, multi, it's almost completely played.
Oh yeah.
And yeah.
Weird.
And two suits haven't started yet. Could blue 1 play anytime soon?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's funny. This has been here the whole game.
I mean, I think it's not even known blue 1. It just says likely blue 1.
I wonder if he'll even hesitate to play it. I mean, at 2 strikes, hopefully not. But okay, let's. Florat's having himself a good think, so let's hop back.
Ooh, time is running kind of low.
Yeah, last we left off, we got the nice finesse on yellow. Red's playing out. Ooh, uh-oh, wait, this... I'm kind of afraid there might be some desync here. I sort of feel like this was meant to get a discharge. What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but...
Did Floriman get blue 5 a lip note instead?
That's what I do. That's what I would do as well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a bad touch finesse, or a bad touch elimination note, so I'd agree. Uh-oh.
I'm not sure I would do that, though. I think I would discharge, but I'm very fond of duplication stuff, so...
Yeah, I feel like... I don't know. It seems like it's a good enough clue to me if you have blue 5. But, yeah. Different agreements. It's probably something they just
yeah, let's
really
see what happens with the blue 5 then.
Right, yeah. I mean, the only bad thing is if this gets discarded or something.
Nope. Just in time.
Oh, man. Okay. Now, that said, I mean, that was a great clue from Valletta, realizing that, you know, her hand is getting loaded up. So, and she sees Kyle's hand is just trash, so great idea for her to reach across and steal the clue. teamwork.
Yeah, but it's also it's curious to me. I guess that because the red 4 was just drawn by Adron too. So I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what I would have done in her position.
I think I just think it's probably correct to not discard here because I'm not sure why you'd want.
Yeah, I guess
why
it's
Valletta would want to discard.
it's good distribution, I guess.
Yeah, I figure from her perspective, she's about to be playing blue 4 into blue 5, so. Which, by the way, it looks like they fixed that. So the forest clue is a nice resource.
Oh yeah, that helped. Does that get the purple 4 though? Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. A truth or dare has just been redeemed. Ooh. You know what? I'll mix it up. Let's do a dare this time. So Artman. Oh wait, you went with the truth. No, let's do a dare. But how about I'll ask Natawa the truth. Ready? Artman says, "Have you ever tried to finesse a card that was already played?"
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
One of the last warm-up, like I think that it was the last or the previous to last warm-up game before actually playing this seed actually. I did one of those and we just BTK'd on turn 2 or 3 because I was like, yeah, nope.
Oh, no.
My brain was sleeping when I gave that clue.
Yeah, it's a much rarer sibling of the Phantom one, right? It's I call it the zombie one.
Yes.
Well, okay, so there's a little bit of issue here. It's just bad luck, I guess, that Valletta is the only person able to draw good cards, it seems. So it's going to be bad for their turn count overall. But might not matter if the other 5 is sitting near the bottom of the deck.
Yeah. Floriman's note on multi-3 is like, is this blue 5? Question mark. But
you know what?
I mean, he expects a clue. I don't think he's going to play it just because. So
I think he's going to bomb it. Why not? Let's live a little bit. There's no downside, right? Other than fine, a strike.
Yeah, I guess, but it can be risky, especially since there's a playable in that position, right?
I mean, hey, that's upside. Oh, okay, Florman, interesting. That's a good compromise. I guess, okay, I'll put it another way.
Positional for the other one, yeah.
The one thing I'd be really terrified of doing is discarding that card, you know? If you think it might be a blue 5, that would be... I'd much rather bomb it than discard it, I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
But this is clever. I
don't know how they do the misplays. Oh, I heard... nice sounded.
Yeah, alright, I'll leave them to that. It looks like Valletta is about to wrap up another flawless game, so... They're on fire.
Oh, how's turn count?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Looks like we got a useless clue ignition here to get 1 and 1. Hoodie, is that another playful positional? Or am I allowed to call that a reclue ejection? Or a reclue double ignition?
Which one?
Civilized, turn 32. Purple to Steven. I believe it got the blue 2 and yellow 1 to play.
Oh. Yeah, that's a double ignition, come on.
Is this yellow 2 gotten? Lipster has it written as blue 4. Close. It seems odd to me that they're just not tempoing this yellow 2. Oh.
I mean, it's safe, I guess. Ooh, someone finished.
Do. Well, wow. Huge congrats to V for Valletta. Ooh, with the bottom deck swag play. 64 turns.
Nice.
Let me just check their stats here. That means from 3 games, they've managed to get only 1 single BDR and 3 perfect scores. So they are slaying it. Congrats to them.
Yeah, good job on that one. GG.
Well, you know what that means? That means we are going to be watching SimCip. So what do you think they're thinking about at this point? 2 strikes, 2 clues, 1 BDR. How do they move forward?
That's a bit tough. But these are experienced players, so I think that they play well under pressure. They have been here before.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that this might slow them down. They are all quite low on the clock, so yeah, let's see how this goes. I'm interested.
That's a really good point. I haven't checked the time. Yeah, they're all. Oh, Floret's just over a minute left on the clock. Wow. And he's probably got he's got a scary hand. How are you supposed to get yellow 2 on this board?
I think at some point you can just glue 2, and it will focus on the right one.
Okay. What the heck is a ZCSP? Timo's note on the red 2.
I have no idea.
Zamiel clue spook play? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, 0 clue safety promise. Thank you, Time Hoodie. Oh dear.
Oh.
Is this a fix bad chop move ejection on yellow 2? Surely not, but I'm stretching here.
I think it's just a fix. Throw this card and don't play it as something, but I don't know what.
I would eject here.
What was the note?
Fix me. Ah, okay. So everyone wrote fix me. Okay, so that's fair. Let's read Floret's note. Not taking the risk that this is green 3. Oh, wow. Good read, though, that probably should discard this anyway. So, I don't know, I gotta say, I feel like this is the kind of clue that you give when you are nervous, right? I bet if everything was, humming along and everything had been going perfectly so far, I don't know if they would feel the need to give that fix. But I think it's definitely the correct call, right? To play it safe.
Yeah. Oh, of course, green now is a safe push anyway because it's trash. In both, because both green and multi are done.
Oh, beautiful. Very nice.
Yeah, that's what Time Hoodie was pointing out before.
Awesome.
That green would also work to get the yellow 2. Very wise chat.
Yeah. I'm just going to stress Piper out more by keeping the time hovered over Floret's timer.
Oof.
32 seconds.
It's plus 20.
Yeah, plus 20. Whew. Which, of course, means, every turn they get an additional 20 seconds back on the clock, so.
Well, yellow 3 is down now, I think, so.
Oh, yeah.
That should help Floret gain some time there.
Phew, yep. Notes on blue 3 say... That's funny. Wait. Timo, I think you should check.
It says not blue 3.
Blue 2, blue 3. Certainly not blue 4, I can tell you that much.
No, but I think that he has that it's not blue 3 because of the green to Floret. Who gave that one?
Maybe it's from the 3 clue?
I think that the fix to Floret kind of tells Timo that he doesn't hold a 3. Maybe?
Yeah, no, I do agree, yeah. Right, because if he had the blue 3, then it wouldn't need the fix.
Yes, which again is what Timon was saying on chat, so...
Interesting.
Oh. Yeah, it's hard to keep up with the notes when you're watching the games on replay.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is. It is definitely very. It's extra fun to get to watch, focus on one game. Oh dear, there's quite a note on this. Hmm. All right, there's the 3 clue.
Yeah, but I'm confused because Stephen wrote yellow for us pushed, but I thought the tempo clues didn't do anything else. So is this a tempo clue on the blue 3? Oh, the timer. Oh,
Oh!
that
Oh my
hurt.
god! Oh my god! He went down to 8 seconds there. Oh boy.
That's one of the things that I hate the most about timed games. When I start hearing that sound, I was so happy when you increased a little bit the timer because I haven't gone through that.
Yeah, I was about to ask you how the timer has felt for you as a team and.
I think that our team plays quite fast in general. We clocked this seed in under 30 minutes.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, I don't think that we are struggling much with time,
Cool.
especially because we are just playing mostly age group. Like we have some sprinkled KPP augments and some things that we made up. Um, but it's mostly age group, so I think that helps with speed because we are more familiar with it. Except maybe Raven because he's been a champion learning 5 levels of age group in
Oh wow.
2 weeks.
Wow. That must be, I mean, stressful, but also pretty cool to just level up that quickly. That's a lot to learn.
Yeah, we can chat about it a little bit more when we're watching our replay.
Yeah,
But he's done an amazing job. I think he's around, so shout out to him in the chat.
Hey, Raven. Oh, okay. By the way, we just saw a really nice clue. This red clue here is surely getting this red 4 to play, but also I have to expect blue 4 is about to blind play as well. Yeah, 28 seconds to figure it out. Good luck, Florat. Oh, Steven's down to under a minute as well. And yeah, this is something they talked about is they thought it was a real, downside and risk even for them bringing the system because yeah, it does in a timed setting. It does just require a lot of mental overhead to because it's a pretty new system for them as well. Fluoride, I think, learned a ref civ just for this tournament, so.
Oh wow, that's very impressive.
Yeah.
I think that this card was a I don't have enough time to figure this out, please help.
Yeah. Oh man. You could also say it's a chop move? Like a shout? Maybe Libster's YOLO plays that. No, never. Okay, 2 as a. Just. I don't know. Oh, playful positional. Maybe?
Yeah, that's it.
So it's 2 away from chop, so Timo plays his first second.
No, wait, but that's 1 away from finesse. No? Like, that card is pushing the yellow 1.
I mean, I know what I'd call it. I'd call it a unnecessary trash push discharge.
Yeah, but I'm curious because the 2 is pushing on the yellow 1. So it's 1 slide to the left, not 2. Huh?
I thought you would go from the left, so not. But I don't know. Whatever it is, they got it right. Well, hopefully.
Yeah, maybe they can explain. Or time if you know, give us a hand.
Oh, it's Florence down to 10 seconds. Okay, he played the red 4. Blind. Nice. But how are they going to get the purple?
But his note was still hopefully a red 4, so.
Yeah.
Eesh.
Bible thump. Oh, man. Whew, Florat, well played.
Wow, there's a lot of notes on the purple one. Oh no, that's from before. Never mind.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Oh, I guess like. Oh wow! They got the blind. Oh Jesus!
What?
Turn 51 finesse. Holy moly! Clutch purple 4. Yeah, 2 strikes. Dang. Any thoughts in chat? How the heck that played? Nitawa?
I'm not sure.
Oh, what if
I think we need to drag one of them
maybe
to explain the end game.
maybe the yellow 4 was already gotten from the what was it, the 3 clue? And so this 2 clue is actually getting like a like you were
Double
saying, right?
ignition?
Yeah, it's like a reverse. Yeah. Reverse playful on the purple 4. That sort of makes sense maybe. Oh, look at Lipster's note on the purple 4. Oh my goodness.
Amazing.
Alright, here we go. 2 cards to play. Purple
How's
5.
turn count doing?
57.
That's good.
Yeah, so let's see. How did the other team do? They get
And we know that the blue 5 is the last card of the deck. So I think they're going to tie to 64.
Looks reasonable to me.
Or 63 maybe. Yeah, I think that they are one faster.
That's so funny. This has been a consistent thing that's been happening between these two teams. One will beat the other by turn count, but lose by BDR, or the other way around.
Ooh.
So we're about to see that again. Wow, 62. Amazing.
I think we computed that was the fastest it could be for this deck.
Wow.
Unless you like kept 5s till you reached 8 clues on these cards and then played the 5s, but that's a risk. That only helps if you're actually bottom decked by a 5.
Right. Well, claps in chat. GG to them.
Yeah,
perfect
GG.
score.
And great job on not getting intimidated by that double strike.
Totally. Oh my god. And the time pressure was real too. Well done. That concludes the live portion. Are you ready to hop into your replay?
Ooh, Fred finished with less than a minute on the clock.
Oh man. Okay, so hold on. Let me...
I mean, they all had timers that are so scary to me.
Alright, so next up, folks, we're going to watch Phantom Pablo with your very own Nitawa to help us walk through what happened. Let's see. Let me just make sure I'll make a shared replay.
Yep.
And to review, the time, or the game to beat is, 64 turns with 0 BDR?
Yeah.
Or if you get 1 BDR, you could still get second if you get it in 61 turns.
60. Oh, yeah.
So.
And if there's a tie, it's just a tie, or?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bomb spoiler before you open the.
Oh god! Don't look, chat. Don't look.
Don't look.
Okay. Thank you. I'm so bad at that.
That was Dan Hoodie on the chat.
Oh man. Oh yeah, we have the purple boxes coming out. Thank you all. I'm sure longtime viewers now just avert their eyes because they know I'm gonna forget. So. All right. So let's see. How about for fun? I'm gonna do a quick opening analysis to see what I see. You mentioned, there's lots of 1s. But, yeah, I mean, in this system, this is also going to be totally different because you guys are playing without the starting chop move. So that might seriously affect your decisions.
Yeah, the lines are pretty different from the start, I guess.
And my first impression is that this seems like a pretty healthy board for that, because the cards on their chop look pretty safe, or like not safe but easy to get. So let's see. Let's jump into it. Good luck to your team.
Thank you from the past.
Natawa begins with, excellent 3-for-1, 3 bluff. Great. And yeah, suddenly Jack's hand is looking a lot more safe. Okay, let's see if they're going to get a flurry of ones. We saw a lot of ones clues coming out. Okay. This 5 clue. Do you want to explain to chat what this clue does?
Actually, this was a point of discussion even on review, because it's not everyone agreed that it should work, but the idea of this clue is that I mean, at first it can look like a 5-stop, but since Auntie can see that Jack could actually clue once or a color to Nitawa, or worst case scenario, save multi-two.
Oh yeah.
Especially because we have this special convention where an early fix clue actually chop moves, so
nice.
It would be possible to save Raven and then just fix and chop move.
That's cool.
This 5 to Anti is therefore not a 5-stop, but and it cannot be a chop move because it's 2 away from chop. So it's just pulling the card to the right of it.
I love this.
A very long explanation.
Yeah, no, it's. I think it's important because this is I think level 18-ish. It's a pretty cool 5. We call it 5 tech. So yeah, pulling this card, it's a great way to get really good efficiency.
Raven is more familiar with the levels. He says it's level 17.
Okay, thank you, Raven.
So I think he was familiar with this before we started playing. That was what he was consolidating. That and Briar, maybe.
Nice. And also, I gotta say, I think this is a really wise decision. I really like this clue because it avoids the awkward dupes that we saw. I think both teams ended up with these dupe 1s. But this way, they pull the yellow or the multi-1 out. And now this 1's clue will be very juicy. So seems great to me. Let's see how they follow up. Natawa, it's back to you. What bluff are you gonna cook up? Or maybe I see a lot of options, so I'm excited to see. Nice.
What would you go for?
Well, the only other thing that jumped out is maybe a 4 charm. Like blue to Jack. If you wanna, really be hyper vigilant, save this quickly. But I gotta say, from your perspective especially, this looks really strong because, chat, check it out. Look what's on finesse now. Whew. Say, this looks really strong. Of course, yeah, you don't know you have red 1 right on finesse.
Nope.
So let's see, does Jack go with 1s here? I'm curious to see. Oh, well, that's great too.
Yeah, the next clue is my favorite clue. I let you try to guess it if you haven't checked it yet.
All right, chat.
It's my favorite clue from the whole game.
Chat, let's try to guess. From Auntie's perspective. Oh man. How wild are we getting here? I mean, I still like the 4 charm. That would be my first guess.
How would you 4 charm now?
Oh, you're right, because the blue 3's picked up. Goodness gracious. What about, I don't know if you can do a trash push ejection? But I gotta be honest, 1s looks okay too. But I'm excited, okay.
Fair enough.
Any other guesses?
Go ahead.
No, it looks like a very rich state. You know, there are lots of options. So ante goes with drum roll. Blue. Okay. So then the question is, what does this do? Oh boy. Do you want to walk us through what was your thought process this turn?
I mean, for me, it was pretty clear what was happening because I thought it was just a double bluff directly. I see it also helps Raven know exactly that the card that was focused with blue in his hand is multi-tool, which I thought was pretty smart and interesting. And yeah.
Oh, wow.
Honestly, if I was Raven, I'm not sure that I would react as a double bluff just because there's the blue one in my hand.
Oh my goodness. It's all coming together. Oh, geez. Okay, so hold on. Yeah, I failed to appreciate this. This blue clue, Raven could think that this is a monster layered finesse with a fix, right? So then in that case, I guess there's a world where this is, whoops, that's not it. A continuation.
Oh, that was not even what I was, oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Okay, Raven says, yeah, not a fan of layered finesse with fix. That's fair.
Yeah, in general, our team, we are not too fond of finesses with fixes because it's always confusing. So we tend to think anything but a finesse with a fix, unless it's something that it's like it had to be like that. So yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's totally. Yeah, on this board, I don't even know if it's good, right? Because you could just clue ones. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't make sense. Like our thought process is a little bit. We don't like to impose moves on our teammates or to like force us or lock what we have to do next round. So finesses with fixes basically do that, right? So yeah, it's a tough line, but we basically try not to use them unless it's completely completely necessary or something.
Right. I love that, honestly. That reminds me of one of my favorite quotes. I always love to share this. Zamiel once said some really good advice about these weird lines where you need to fix this and fix that and patch that, and you get like a 9 for 1 or whatever. Yeah, like you said, right? It might look cool, but if it forces all your teammates into these weird, fixed clues, then especially if you're playing with good players, you're losing a lot of opportunity to let them do cool stuff. So I love that. Yeah,
exactly. So that's something that we have tried to focus on, especially since we are kind of a new team. We don't know each other. Like we are still learning each other's style. We are trying to give freedom to everyone since we are we don't always think the same way. So trying to keep it clear and simple and giving freedom to everyone to do what they are most comfortable with. I think that's been a great success for our team.
Awesome. Well, paid off here. Yeah, this is great. That's very, very sweet.
And that's exactly blue 4 now, because if it was well, I mean, yes, it has to be.
There's 2, yeah, totally. Very nice. So there is still this red 4 that we saw, Civilized Bomb. So this was the one BDR from Civilized. But, so let's see what happens. How Phantom Pablo does not lose the red 4. We'll see. Hey, Adron in chat. Congrats on another awesome game.
Yeah, nice game.
Now you can watch and relax and see if you can keep your first place here. So far, this game looks very clean as well. Okay, we got ones. You'll love to see that. And aha! Another bluff. Great. Oh, the tempo is so good here. Whew. This is great. love to see a good. Uh-oh, well, hold on. I was about to say you love to see a good 5 stall, but let's see. Does Raven see chop move? I see a chop move note, so let's see. Let's see what happens. Always dangerous.
That was. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Oh boy, okay.
I mean, the chop move note is there.
Maybe it's from later, but this one's clue looks normal.
No, I can tell you it's from there. I think it makes it fun for the chat.
No, this is a classic, right?
And of course. Yeah. I do it all the time, so I'm horrible at 5 stalls. I also have played so many hard variants. Like now with the competition, it's like coming back. But for a while, I was only playing hard variants, and whenever I was playing something else, it was a mess.
Totally. No, this is a very common. It's like a phantom chop move, right? People often ask, like, they're like, why are early 5 chop moves like level 18? You know, it's so, why is it so advanced? It's so obvious, right? But no, the reason why it's not introduced until later is that it's really, really easy for false positives, right? For 5 stalls to look like chop moves. But okay, well let's see what happens.
But wait, you said that it's level 18, the advanced 5 chop moves?
I believe so. Let me check live. Let's check.
No, because Raven, you can confirm on chat, but you were at that level when we started, right?
Level 17, early 5 chop move. Which is weird, right? Because 5 chop move is introduced level 4. But it's unintuitive, but yeah. Anyway, it's hard, so let's see.
Wow, yeah.
So there's certainly some risk of desync here. We'll see if yellow 2 gets the axe. Okay, so yellow here. Nice play clue. Safe discard. I'm scared. We're about to find out. I'm gonna press the button. Okay, we're safe so far. Another good clue. But yeah, you're running low on clues though, so here's a save on the 4. That's nice. I wonder how stale these are. These have been sitting around, right?
This is actually quite interesting. If you go back a little bit, there are 2 moments that are important here. One is the 5 stall to Raven.
Oh, yep.
So if that was yellow 1, yellow would have been given.
Oh, that's a really good point. Yeah. So
and then if you continue a little bit further, when yellow was given to Anti, if my slot 1 was yellow 1, that wouldn't play.
Nice. Okay, wow, that's awesome context. Cool.
So yeah, they were not stale, but they worked.
That's awesome. Okay, so now you got some nice trash. You got a chop move red 4, so... Hey, Steven! GG, that was... Oh my gosh, the time pressure was real. But congrats on clutching it out at the end.
Great game there. I kind of managed to remember my RevSafe knowledge, so...
Yeah, we stumbled through it.
Time was a great help on chat.
Oh my god. This is freaking me out. Every turn I'm like, oh my god, is Raven gonna discard this yellow too? But he keeps finding good clues, so... Which is great. He keeps saying, like, hey, Jack, keep discarding, please.
Yeah.
So surely... Oh, you're right. This is already known, so... Okay. This is so interesting. All your hands are so clogged up. But not in a bad way. It's just, it feels claustrophobic. No, but
this happens a lot with the 6 suits. I think that I talked about this when I commented that for the New Blood, that the efficiency needed for a game is very low, but you have, like, most of the cards that you see at the beginning are good. So especially if you're aiming for BDR 0, you have to save a lot of cards at the beginning, and yeah, that ends up filling up hands pretty fast. And when you get on the bad side of the clue count, it can be tough.
Yeah, for sure. Oh man, and now, yeah, bases are loaded here. There's multi 4 to get, duplicate red 2s to get. So Raven, I'm actually really curious what Raven does here. Any guesses in chat? I'm wondering if there's any weird ignitions or. Honestly, just like a normal bluff seems pretty good, right? 3 to Natawa. Like you were saying, right? Load up the good cards and just keep getting efficiency. Purple to anti.
Also, just the double ignition works too, right? Just reclude the purples, for example.
Oh yeah, purple to anti is a useless clue. Though does that? I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm sure
that's on Bob and the last player with a playable. So Bob and Nitao.
Got it. All right, lots of cool stuff. Could do a prophetic trash chop move. I don't know. Okay, no, 3. This looks like a useless clue, yeah. So boom. And yeah, this is one of those ambiguous things, right? How do y'all decide who gets ignited here?
So it's always on Bob, unless Bob had something to do for which he couldn't clue the thing. And then the second, it's always on the last player with a playable. So here, I mean, I definitely got spooked, but I trusted Andy. So yeah.
Nice, and there we have it. Very cool. An ambiguous double ignition. Very nice. Chat, I hope that makes sense, right? I've mentioned it before, but I'll go through it again. All the advanced conventions, I'm trying to be better about explaining live. This is one of my favorite ones to tell my friends about when I talk about high level Hanabi. It's like it's so bad that it has to be good, right? If you trust your team to give good clues and they give a horrible clue, well, what if it's actually amazing? What has to be true to actually make it an incredible clue? And usually it just means start flinging your cards at the table.
Yeah, and if you bomb, you can just blame it on the very bad clue.
Yep. Exactly. So okay, so nice. I'm still freaking out about this yellow too, though.
I was definitely spooked there because I was exactly playing either yellow 1 or red 2. So yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah. Interesting. Yep. This is hilarious though, because now another situation has come up with drawable or playable cards on everyone's finesse. We might literally see the same clue again. Raven could reclue 3 for the same effect. That's going to be my commentary's guess, okay? Oh, okay, this is probably just better. All right, this is much better.
This gives Jack the opportunity to bluff the other one if there's anything important in.
Yeah, no, this
in Raven's hand. Sorry.
This is a much better clue. Sometimes, yeah, once you start thinking about ignitions, everything looks like an ignition. But yeah, of course, this is better.
Yeah, sometimes it's tempting to just keep going, but.
Ooh, and this is tricky because technically this is chop focused here, but this has -1, so it focus inverts to this card. So very
also,
nice clue.
It's a good chance to remind the chat that in the black seat we bombed out after a dissing that happened in a focus inversion.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. That was a whole.
Right.
So I think Raven, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that he intended it as a bluff because technically that could still be multi-5.
Oh,
but funny. Jack sees that I'm going to focus invert. That's so decides not to react to it.
Yeah, that is tricky. Yeah, I honestly I think the focus inversion makes sense to me because this feels a little stale. But Raven feels bad.
No, but so about the staleness, it's a little bit tricky because we've been kind of low on clues and everyone had to play. So I don't know how stale it is actually. I don't know.
That's true. Well, okay. Well, I got a sneak peek at this next clue, and I got to say this clue looks incredible. Green to Raven. This might be my favorite clue of this round so far. Excellent. If there's any fear of desync, now it's gone. This is now trash. But conventionally, it's pushing this card. But wait, there's more, chat. It's unnecessarily pushing that card. Oh my god. It's such a bad clue, it's a good clue. So I'm guessing blue 2 plays.
But nice. So here is the other point of debate. Well, we can go forward, and after whatever happens, I will explain.
Okay, well, okay. Looks good so far. Multi 5. Yeah, I mean, there are zero clues, so that makes sense. Red 3. Things are looking up, right? Everyone's chop is starting to clear up. Cards are finally getting to play out.
Yeah.
I feel nervous though, because it sounded like something's gonna happen. I don't know. Let's see. Prio is off. That's a good point. Auntie says. Also, hi Auntie. Play. Tempo. This is a double tempo clue, effectively, right? Play.
Yeah. Did you see what played there though?
Yes.
So basically, if you go back to the green clue, it's also filling in M5.
Oh, funny.
So it didn't really feel unnecessary to Raven, if I remember correctly. Well, so it was great because it solved the desync with the chop move that most of us didn't know was happening. Like Auntie was considering it, but it didn't even cross my mind. So I was not suffering with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the yellow 2 had to, like, it was important that it played, and after it didn't for 2 rounds, we realized that it was missed.
Yeah, Time Buddy just asked the same question I had too. Is what would make blue 2 play though? If it's just a tempo clue, that feels like that wouldn't get a play. So personally, I think if blue 2 plays, that feels like why this should be pushed. But I think what I'd say.
Oh yeah, of course, the unnecessary part should be on if it was necessary to get Auntie to play. Fair enough.
So yeah, I think honestly, I'm
sorry.
Well, it's just interesting that this clue kind of looks good enough, right? Because like you said, yeah, it is tempoing a card. So I think it's only because this card could have been clued to the same effect, right? So it is a little async. Because this would have been available and gotten the same info, that's why Auntie played, I assume. So tricky stuff, but it's a little desync, so...
Yeah, well, Ravens is reminding me on chat that maybe I'm confusing a practice game with the actual seed. I did take notes though, so I should probably open those. Yeah, but also, yeah, we can move ahead.
Thank you for the follow, Special Kyle. Also, someone told me to say this, so I'm going to say it. I'm bad at saying this, but fine. I will say it. If y'all are enjoying this, it would be sweet if you follow. And if you have Twitch Prime, you can subscribe for free. So, fine. I said it. Now we can move on.
If you have Amazon Prime, you can link your Twitch account to Amazon Prime, and then you get a subscription for free every month.
There you go. Yeah. Okay, so lovely. I love this. Clearly, this was not playing for free, so now it's going to play. No problem there. And I gotta say, this is looking really good. At least with BDR, so... But I don't want to jinx anything, so... Let's see.
Isn't there a commentator's curse or something?
There is, so I'm sorry. I'm going to shut my mouth here. 4 looks great. Clarifies this is the 3. No replay ejection.
Yeah, no, it was... I think it was clear in that at that point that it wasn't gotten.
That would be a tragic way to maybe just straight up lose the game, lose the yellow 4. Very good trust. All right, yeah, no, this is looking very great. Boom. The blue 4, I believe, is known from the bluff before. Very nice. Here comes purple 4, purple 5. And oh man, this looks very clean. 57. Oh, the positional bomb, the tournament discard. Awesome. It's not good enough to just get a card clued, but you want to advance the deck. Oh, I love that. Oh, Raven bombs. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that my heart dropped there.
Yeah, that's always scary.
I mean, the movement we are all most familiar with is the position, like the positional bomb calls for 2 blind plays, right? But that's when the player bombing can see all the playables.
Yeah.
So, yep. And Jack got a little bit spooked.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. This gets tricky. I mean, let's see. If this card is playable, Raven has 0 clues, but obviously Raven can't positional discard yet because this could still be a 5. Maybe, but yeah. So end games are hard, folks. This is always true.
But to be honest, at this point, as you were saying, this only advances the game, and as long as we don't reach the 3rd strike, it shouldn't matter. It actually helps us go faster.
Yeah. Okay, chat is agreeing. I will, just because this is an educational stream, I will agree that I don't think this is ever a 5 now, because Anti could have bombed this for the double. So I think I agree with Raven's play, actually, because I know it's scary, but I do agree this could be positionally discarded.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
But it's all the same thing, and yeah, like you said, it doesn't really matter if 2 strikes are the same as 0 strikes. So, and I like this though. Jack's like, screw that. I'm not bombing a 3rd time. I
mean, I appreciate that.
Yeah. That happened to us once in tournament. We just bombed out. We got overzealous in the end game. Oh, and there it is. Wait, so that was the 64th turn.
Yeah.
Wait. Hold on, chat. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. 64 turns. But oh my goodness. We have our first perfect tie. Oh my gosh. Natala, how does that feel to you?
It feels like a good comeback after what happened in the previous game, and I was very excited to be here for the commentary.
Wow. Yeah, congrats. That's awesome. And
yeah. It was a great job from the team. I feel like I didn't do much in that one, but there were some very good clues.
Absolutely. Yeah, really well done. Congratulations. That was totally, yeah. A comeback, yeah, jumping back into the races with a full, what's that going to be? 5 match points. Whew. So
the match point thing always feels weird. It's like this. It now benefits civilized that we tied, kind of.
And well, let's see. So far, and by the way, folks, we won't see Team 4 until later. They had a scheduling conflict. Classic. I know scheduling is so hard. But so far, the match points are civilized at 0. And then you all tied for 3 each. So yes, it's definitely interesting. Well, it's definitely good news for V for Valletta. I'll say that.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, I mean, if you all get, I don't know. I think anything could still happen, but regardless, I think that was an awesome game. So congrats on an excellently played game.
Thanks.
I love games like that where literally every turn ends up mattering. So you clutch like your positional discard or bomb. If you didn't do that, you would have lost, right? So that's wild. Whew. All right, well, that'll do it for today. Natalia, any last words?
No, just I will take the chance to thank you for organizing the Invitational. It's been very fun getting into the competitions again, and learning to play for BDR. It's an interesting exercise that has, I feel, made us better as a team. So yeah.
Cool. Absolutely, yeah. It's been my pleasure to see you all play, and so many cool ideas and cool. I honestly, I think that my favorite thing is just all the teamwork. So I love all the cool fixes and trusting each other in different ways. So you love to see it. So thanks for all the good stuff, good content.
Yeah, and as Auntie says in chat, this game goes out to Pablo. He was our teammate for all the comps we played before. So it was usually Jack, Auntie, Pablo, and me, or a subset of that. He couldn't make it to the Invitational in the end because of a lot of busy stuff going on in his life. So yeah, we love him and we miss him in the team. We are happy to have Raven, but yes, and it was also his birthday on Tuesday, so this is a better present than the bomb out we had.
Well then, happy birthday, and yeah, GG, excellent to everyone. I mean, we had what 3 perfect scores, so that's incredible. And also that means let's jump ahead. The next and final round of Phase 1 is going to be on Monday and Tuesday before we cut to the semifinals. So hype for that. And on Monday we'll get Piper on commentary, word says. A little bird told me. So that'll be fun too.
How many times is that joke gonna happen on this?
Well, that was the first one actually, so we'll see.
Okay, let's start the counter then.
Oh, Auntie says, yeah, one of the last team. I don't know. I'm gonna do some like odds and ends stream. The obvious one is Evanderwald. Yeah, the KT team. They're gonna have to play all their games. Deckmasters have not played their round 3, and Team 4 have not played their round 3. So we're falling a little bit behind, but it'll all get there. Oh, I see a circus time redemption. Ha! One sec. Ha, ha, ha.
I won't be able to join on that. And yeah, it's better for everyone watching that I don't.
What should I do though? I've got some balls. Oh, okay. A classic pattern called the box. Ready? Ah! Okay. It's hard when I'm sitting down, but. Okay, there you go. And with that, I will say, great day to you all. Natalia, thanks again. Lovely to have you on commentary again. And
thanks, this was fun.
Yeah, and good luck on White 6 in round 4. I'm excited.
Yeah. Good luck to all the teams.
Yep. I guess I'll find someone to raid if anyone is. Oh, hell yeah. Literally my favorite streamer on Twitch, again, is live, so give some love to Zeknar playing Slay the Spire. So, see you all later. Have a good day. Alright, the raid cannon is blasting off. See you Monday.